Welcome to the wrap. I'm Diane King Hall, here to take you through today's market action. Another day, another pair of records for Wall Street. Let's take a look at where markets closed to end the day. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 closed at all-time highs. The Nasdaq climbed more than 8% today, followed by the S&P 500 gaining over 0.5%. The Dow gained about 0.2%, while the Russell 2000 fell 0.5%. Taking a look at leading and lagging sectors, communications was the big leader of the day, up nearly 2%. Consumer staples and consumer discretionary followed just behind. The energy sector fell about 1.6%. Industrials and financials also ended in the red. Turning to some of our top stories, today's all-time highs in the S&P 500 and Nasdaq come on bets that the latest jobs report will push the Fed to cut rates sooner rather than later. According to the Labor Department, the nation's economy grew by some 206,000 jobs in June. Meantime, the unemployment rate rose to 4.1%, marking the highest level since November of 2021. A rare downgrade for Nvidia dinged the stock today. Shares of the AI leading chip maker fell nearly 2% after New Street Research downgraded it to a neutral from a buy rating. New Street said the stock is, quote, getting fully valued, end quote, after skyrocketing more than 150% this year. Sticking with AI, according to the New York Times, OpenAI, backed by Microsoft, was reportedly the subject of a security breach last year. Shares of Microsoft shook off the news and rose almost 1.5% today. The Fed is in focus once again next week when Fed Chair Jerome Powell heads to Capitol Hill. Powell will testify before Congress on the economic outlook of the country. Economists have urged the Fed to begin interest rate cuts. Market participants seem to be pricing in a cut in September as the CME FedWatch tool shows chances of a cut now above 70%. And looking ahead to next week, second quarter earnings season kicks off with some heavy hitters on deck. PepsiCo, Delta, and Conagra kick things off on Thursday. Cap the week with the big banks Friday, including JPMorgan Chase and Wells Fargo. We will also get a slew of economic data with mortgage rates Wednesday and a look at the state of inflation with CPI due on Thursday. Plus, the producer price index on Friday. We'll also get new details on the state of consumer sentiment for July. That'll do it for the wrap. I'm Diane King Hall. Remember to tune in 24/7 to SchwabNetwork.com.